Hello and welcome, everyone. My name is Jasper and this is the PBandJCast, where we explore careers, ideas, and unique stories. I'm super thankful for you investing your time to help broaden perspective and joining me in the journey as we appreciate the process of finding and adding value in work. I'm laughing because I am an idiot and forgot to unmute my microphone, so I already recorded this introduction. So that's a great start to the introduction to this podcast. Hot tip from what I've heard from episode 1, which was already released for the intro, is to increase the play speed. Not sure where you're listening on, but I know in many avenues such as Spotify, you can increase it to 1.2, 1.5, 2 times speed, or 3 times speed for you crazy cats out there. Basically, this podcast birthed from the belief that each person's journey is unique and that we can learn from one another. Most people spend a significant portion of their lives influenced by career pathways, jobs, or even just the thought of one. And the roles that people encompass are more than just the hourly rate, how much they get paid. They play an integral part of societies and communities, how we function. So in the following episodes, I'll be interviewing, just having chats with people to share their insights from different fields, ideas, and their unique stories. And I found that as much as there's an effort through career fairs, school or work programs to help guide career decisions, there's still a large room for improvement. And maybe through authentic insights, we can bridge that gap. As a society, I also find that we're being pressured to mature faster and younger, and this includes making decisions that affect our futures, especially at the age where we are pressured into predetermining a career pathway when we don't even know what's out there. And without having that direct access or networks of peoples to ask and share, it makes it even harder to make those choices. And the point of which when I was like, man, I think there's really a need for this. And I've always had this desire to do something like this, but really it was when I was at a dinner earlier this year, where a 15-year-old relative of mine was stressed out, not knowing what subjects to choose, because that would then determine and be prerequisites to the majors that she would have to take in order to do the profession that she needs. Like, should she go through the university pathway or a vocational pathway? And myself, who is engaged with people of different fields and entered the so-called workplace, I still don't really know what's out there. And how can we then expect teenagers or people that don't have that field of knowledge or the people to ask to make these decisions when they don't really know? It's no open secret that we will always continue to struggle with this. When I started work, and many of my friends, they always ask the question, is this what I really want to do? What will the future look like? Can I do this for the rest of my life? Like, this is fun for now, but 5 years in, 10 years in, 25 years in, can I really do this? And that's the problem, because most of us don't really have that real life knowledge of what jobs actually entail or what even is out there. How then can we better share what jobs are out there and the realities of the different pathways? More importantly, what are the passions, reasonings, and purposes behind why people decide to do what they do? Because people can find value in work, and their work can add value to others. It has become so common for people to spend years and thousands of dollars in loans or fees to train or educate themselves, only to find out that the reality of that pathway and job is actually different to what they signed up for. So not all jobs are careers, but I think knowledge is a tool. And why not use the resources that are out there to better appreciate and form our own perspectives? And hopefully I can find those people that are so gracious to share their experiences for the benefit of others listening. And hopefully they will feature in this podcast. If you know anyone, please do hit me up in the one word, thepbandjcast@gmail.com. If you're interested yourself to, share your experience, please let me know. I'd be happy to set something up. And that's all part of the process of finding a role that suits us, or even create a role that fulfills that need where there's a lack or a gap, or even just a business. And hopefully this podcast can provide real insight into industries and jobs, whether you're looking into your first job or into another. I hope this could be one of the ways technology is used to encourage conversation, provide more empathy and understanding in our seemingly divided world. And the insights shared by guests could simply broaden our perspective for strangers, family members, and friends, and be grateful for the work that they do. And we can be more appreciative of the people behind the roles that help society function. So thank you for joining me, and I'll be more than happy for any feedback. You can contact me directly at, in one word, thepbandjcast@gmail.com. If you have any ideas, questions that you'd like to ask, job professions that you'd be interested in, or you know anyone that would be interested, please do let me know or send them my way. I'd be more than happy to just organize a chat. And that's pretty much what this is. It's a recorded conversation that hopes to keep things real. So welcome, and I hope you join me on this journey as I struggle to figure all these things out, because I have zero experience in this. But yeah, hope it's good, and this has taken me way longer than expected. Thanks again for being here and for sharing this episode on your socials, or following and rating this podcast so that it can reach others. I'm grateful you spent some time with me, and you can reach me directly at, one word, thepbandjcast@gmail.com. I would love to hear any feedback, your ideas, guest suggestions, or if you'd like to share your journey with me. The email address again, in one word, is thepbandjcast@gmail.com, also in the description below. Catch you next time.